Hello everyone! The other day I matched in ranked against a cheater, played him and finished the match without realizing he was actually using scripts. People in the comment section have drawn attention to his consistency with his correct reads, more precisely the fact that he felt absolutely 0 times against my unblockable mix-up. I rewatched the match and said, somewhat confidently, that he is not scripting, and it is almost impossible to find out based on the read consistency after only 4 rounds. It did look suspicious though, but I was more than happy to give him the benefit of the doubt. Rewatching it again and counting it this time, he had a correct read streak against my unblockable of 20. 20 times of guessing right. And the most interesting part was that if I committed my unblockable, he would dodge. If I fainted, he would do nothing, but the fact that he dashes instead of parrying makes it 100% not possible that he was reacting to it, because the reaction window of dodging on flash is 133 ms, assuming there is absolutely no input lag. So in reality, the reaction window is closer to 120 ms. This is not possible, but let's say he did have world record breaking reactions. He would get hit by many other attacks that he should be parrying consistently on flash at that reaction speed. So we can safely assume he was not reacting to this, and if he were legit, this had to be a read. Thus, since he only had 2 options he was using, he had a 50-50 chance of guessing it right. Be careful, I am not saying that Raider Unblockable is a 50-50, just in this scenario against this guy, it was. So guessing it right 20 times in a row would have the chance of 2 to the power of 20. That is 1 in 1,048,576,000. So this should already be enough evidence that he is cheating. But now the funny part is that I met him again in regular duels, and due to my suspicion, I tried to test him and see his consistency and if he kept on making a perfect choice every time. The results were hilarious, and I hope you enjoyed the games. Alright, now let's look at the matches where I fought him in MM. So first of all, you need to know that I wasn't recording audio. I found him randomly, and I was speaking to a friend on Discord, so the audio is gonna be missing, but to make up for it, I will do a post-game commentary as I'm doing right now. So first of all, as you can see, there is a read counter on the screen. So right now I'm counting every time he makes the correct read on my unblockable, which is one of the harder unblockables to react as well, by the way. But we already established that it's impossible for him to react. So yeah, I'm just curious, like, how many times this guy guesses me right. Maybe I'm like super fucking readable or something. Like last time he guessed me twice 20 times in a row. Maybe with this time he can break his record or do better. Like so far he's already at 4 unblockables, like 4 times correct guessing in the first like 50 seconds, which is fine. It happens. You can be red 4 times in a row. That's no big deal. 5 times, that happens too, you know. 6 times, so it's fine. So far, like, I'm trying so hard to like open him, but it feels like uncrackable. 7 times. I'm trying, like, you'll see me along this video like desperately try to crack him up so hard, but just keep failing. So yeah, every time he makes a correct read, you can see the counter will go up. I'm only counting on unblockables because it's the only thing he was scripting on. I don't think he was scripting on anything else. Like for example, his defense and offense were okay, first of all, his defense was way worse when it was not against an unblockable. Like for example, I would land every stunning tap, I would land everything, but when it was unblockables, it was impossible to land an attack. And when he was him attacking, he was like somewhat bad. I mean, you can see that he's not necessarily the best player. Like he even put himself out of stamina with that unblockable, which was a free parry. He did a wrong punish. He's inputting random lights even though I parry him. I don't know, man. I mean, his definitely, like, his defense is significantly way. It probably has the best defense in the game against unblockable, but obviously it's a script. You will see very soon. I mean, probably you're already convinced that is a script, but if not, we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna see how fucking Watch, this guy is gonna guess my unblockable. He's already on 17 fucking correct read streak right now. Like, come on, man. Come on. I cannot open this guy up. I cannot open this guy up at all. I'm trying so hard. But so far, in the first 20 attempts I have made, I have successfully opened him up 0 times. 0 times. But I'm doing like random dodge attacks and it's landing. Like other attacks are landing. Except the unblockable. Unblockable just doesn't land, man. Just he makes a correct read every time. So yeah, I mean, this is obviously a script. This is a script, and this script only works against the unblockable, as you can see. I'm sure you can understand that. Like, scripts can get really crazy. Like, I know because I've seen the interface of like a For Honor script before. Like, you have so many choices against it. You can toggle it on and off. You can choose what to react to. You can even choose what not to react to, which is kind of interesting. But so far, it's been very hard to open this guy up. I'm trying my best, man. Trying my best. I'm letting some go. I'm fainting some. Like, it's not like I'm only doing one thing, so it can easily read me. It's 27 already. This is one game so far. 27 reads in a row. God damn, man. And then does like a random offense, which is punishable. Like, that's the thing with cheaters, you know, like, because they're so reliable on their cheats, like their gameplay is so bad that you can just actually outwin them in For Honor, because, you know, they don't have to develop that good skill set to thrive. They just have to rely on their cheats, which makes them really bad players when, you know, when their cheat doesn't help them. And now he's actually calling me out for turtling, and I'm like, okay, man, maybe this is time to call him out. I called him out for cheating. I told him that he parried my unblockable every time and he made the correct read every time. And I think he like just brushes it off. Like, here, like, oh yeah, like he doesn't know that he's already fucking cheating. And still getting hit by top line. Well, you can choose what to get hit by. Obviously you can choose. It's a script. Interesting, right? Yeah, interesting. I undeniably cheat against one thing, but I get shit on because I'm a bad player against the other thing. Interesting, guys, right? Interesting. yeah, sure. XD. I like it so much that how he denies it. Like, okay, even tell him, like, says the same argument again, like he gets hit by top light, which doesn't, you know, like, disprove anything. Like, yeah, you get hit by top light, but you read my unblockable so many times that it's simply impossible. We already established it's impossible to react, and you're right now on a 30 correct read streak. Like, that's, and we already said, like, this is a 50-50 because he only chooses to dodge or not parry, or not do anything. That's he literally has 2 options against this, and every time he gets it right. He gets it 33 times right in a row. And this is not reactable. I repeat, this is not reactable. It could be reactable. It is semi-reactable with parry. But the thing is, parrying is a lot easier than dodging. Parrying requires something that, you know, so it requires a 66 ms reaction time slower. Like, you can be, it's way easier to parry than to dodge. And even with parrying, it's really hard to fucking parry Raider Zone or reaction. May I add, like, not a lot of people do that. So there is nobody that does it consistent. And on top of it, this guy does it way harder with dodging, and does it like most consistent. Like, this is obviously not humanly possible, first of all. So yeah. I like how in the last round he also got killed by the zone. And here in this round he got killed by the zone. Man, this guy dodged my zone and GB'd me. Like, without knowing to chain. Like, look at his game sense and look at his defense, you know? He dodged my zone and then GB'd mid-chain, when obviously I can chain. Here, of course, he makes correct read. There's no doubt about it. Here, like, I like it how it gives me, like, I think he gave me, like, free unblockables like this, where he just, after a GB, goes in back dodges, which gives me a free unblockable. Like, those are the only unblockables I was able to land when he just gave them for free because he couldn't do anything. So yeah, man, this is interesting. Unlucky that I got GB'd out of the unblockable there. Of course, he read it. Oh, the counter didn't go up. Well, I guess I made a mistake here. It'll just go B+1 at the end. 41 reads until now. 42. Man, it's impossible. 43, man. 43 fucking reads in a row. 43. And it just dies. It just waits an attack in front of me. After having the best defense I've ever seen, it just dies. Fucking 43 correct reads in a row. And then he denies being a cheater. Oh, I parried, guys. I parried. Instead of letting my script to automatically defend. Look, I tried to parry one time. I'm not a scripter, guys. Fucking awful. Fucking awful. I hate people like this. I hate cheaters, especially in For Honor. And I really think they should never be accepted. And I really think, like, they should get all the shit they deserve for this, because they are ruining the game for the rest of us who are trying to constantly improve and do better every day, and they just come here and chip, and that is just not fair to us. So fuck this guy and fuck every cheater. I do not appreciate them at all. So yeah, man. Here he, like, we keep talking, like he says just press the end space when the attack counters, but you cannot do it on flicker. And if you press the end space, sometimes I'm gonna catch you, like if you're not doing it on flicker. And then ask him one reaction to flicker, and it doesn't respond, and then he also just leaves after this. So it's kind of funny. Might even not know what's flicker. So yeah, it's interesting, man. It's interesting. I'm sure you guys are convinced that this guy is scripting at this point. So yeah, that's it for today. Just wanted to show you this couple of games because I thought they were really interesting, you know? For Honor scripters are always interesting and they're always so dumb as well. So it's nice. Alright, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like and I will see you next time. Bye bye!